I need lights!
Marker!
Roll camera!
We have speed!
Action!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
We now have had confirmation of loss of signal from Apollo 11. Apollo 11 is on the far side of the moon.
Neil, you are dark on the rock.
Mission is a go. We have 21 minutes.
And that's the opening scene in the new film, the science fiction saga continues, in Transformers, Dark of the Moon. And so it seems that Neil Armstrong and Apollo 11 were part of a secret, top secret mission on the moon, not just to be the first men landing on the moon back in 1969, no, but to investigate an alien spacecraft that crash landed on the moon years ago. So, what does that have to do with Transformers? Well, it was a Transformers spaceship. And it seems that it's been a top secret with our government that we didn't share with the Autobots. Well, of course, Optimus Prime is not happy about this at all. And, oh yes, Sam Witwicky, once again played by Shia LaBeouf, he's dragged into the middle of everything going on because he's just trying to get a new job and enjoy his life with his new girlfriend. But no, he's been dragged back in once again to the chaos when the Decepticons and Autobots are both racing after what's on the moon and what hidden secrets it has, and it could spell Earth's destruction. So once again, it's the military, the Autobots joining forces, and Witwicky to fight the Decepticons to try to save Earth. Transformers Dark of the Moon is a science fiction adventure sequel that is a big improvement over the second installment of the saga, but still not as good as the first. This movie is still a loud, jumbled, erratic mess of a film. Now, of course, it's got the same ridiculous dialogue and bad acting and overacting. I don't think that's ever going to change in this saga. It also has a plot that's implausible, but at least it's a streamlined plot this time around and not a jumbled mess like the second installment. Now, one thing I did like in the film, early on in the film, was mixing in the history of Earth, the whole Apollo 11, it was a top-secret mission to investigate a spacecraft, and that's what was the real goal, to try to get to the moon before the Russians. I thought that was cool, and they used some interesting graphics effects, and they mixed in some footage of Kennedy and Nixon with the space race. I liked all that. Also, very impressive at the end of the film, the last 45 minutes, this big action war spectacle with the Autobots fighting the Decepticons and the military and buildings crashing all around and exploding. Very impressive CGI, very exciting action. I liked it. It's the middle part of the film that drags. It's the middle part of the film that has some goofy one-liners. Some of the humor is back, but it's really dumb. Look, if you're a fan of the Transformers, then you're probably going to enjoy this one. Keep in mind, though, that it is very loud at times, and it is also 2 hours and 34 minutes long. They tried to make this thing an epic, which it is not. They could have trimmed it down to 2 hours easy and should have. Transformers Dark of the Moon gets the saga somewhat back on track, but not complete, and that's why I'm only going to give it a popcorn and a half out of 4. It doesn't earn a 2, even with the fun action at the last 45-50 minutes of the film, but if you're a fan of the franchise, you'll probably have a good time. Just remember, you're in for almost 3 hours with the trailers. We came at the movies. I'm Finnerty, online and on the air every Sunday afternoon at 1 on AM 600 KOGO.